Today, we're taking this jigsaw, we're gonna get it running so we can put it in that lawnmower. I just watched so much oil go down the intake. Oh! So this is a 2003 GSXR 1000. It makes 164 horsepower, 88 pound-feet of torque, and really, that's kind of what matters because the only thing we're stealing off this is the engine and the wiring harness. The rest of the bike is worthless. The exhaust is really nice. It's a Yoshimura. Yoshimura. What a Mura. It's a cool exhaust. So this thing is of a very sketchy background. I don't know where it came from. I just know that I bought it for $1,100, which is a lot less than these go for. It does not run currently. That's what we're gonna do today, because it's missing some things like battery, the intake manifold's gone. It's gotta be filled with oil, gotta get new filter, because there's it's just nothing there. It's whole. There's a cheater harness we have to basically bypass these, because clearly people steal these enough that it was warranted enough to need to make a harness to go between to bypass the key. That's neither here nor there. I didn't steal it. So, without further ado, let's get down to it. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put some oil down the intakes. It's like kind of maybe rusty in there, and if it is, I want to kind of help lubricate it and free it up before we do it. I just watched so much oil go down the intake, but I put it there. So yeah, when it smokes really, really bad when we fire it up, here's your reasoning. 890 gear oil. Say the question.
I feel like that's a really dumb question.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
We're trying to figure out how to gently put these spark plugs in.
Yep.
But we don't have a spark plug socket for it, and it's a pretty deep tube.
Yep.
So, it's a good question.
So we're gonna try and put some tape inside the socket and see if it'll hold it. Shove some tape in it.
The original owner, or whoever had it last, lovingly placed it on the ground while going at speed. The entire side here has scratches down it, the pedals are messed up, and most importantly to what we're doing here is it messed up all the wires. So instead of fixing them properly like any normal person should, I have just twisted them together very carefully, and I'm electrical taping them over, and it's gonna get the startup done. In the future it'll be fixed properly, but this is not the future. This is now, and I'm a hack currently. Electrical tape, twist wires. Don't do that. Don't do that.
This is our cheater harness to bypass not having a key. Right?
Right.
Right.
Turns on.
Yeah, you installed the hacks already?
Oh, hacks.
Hacks are installed.
Hacks are installed. We got hacks. So we're gonna find out whether or not it shoots oil up and makes a mess, or if it pushes most of it out the exhaust, which I hope it does that. We're not in business.
Not business.
Not business. We need to figure out what. I may have made a mistake. Did you guys? I got it straight in my face, like in my eyes.
Yeah, I got it to the eyes.
So yeah, it does squirt up.
Oh!
No, I'm out.
It's like Russian roulette every time I hit it. Guido's got the spark plugs back in. We're just gonna try and start it out on brake clean to make sure what we're doing isn't gonna be for nothing.
All right, you ready? have no fire.
No, we have no fire. Let's figure out why we have no fire. But it could just be that that is not flammable enough. Yeah, later. We're gonna find out if it's flammable or not.
Yes.
Yes. Well, that's an issue. They're definitely flooded with everything. I'm now Guidoless, but I'm still gonna try and start this thing. I have the clutch zip tied down, and I got Walmart brand brake clean as not only a pointer, but a starter fluid. So let's give it a shot. She wants it. She really wants it. She's poofing now. It's closer. Back to cleaning out the spark plugs. And again. Woo! That's gonna be on a lawnmower, I'm just saying.
It looks like it comes to good back here.
All right, so no fuel tank. I tried, but it did not want to cooperate. So intake is on. This is supposed to make it run better. I don't know. We'll give it a good shot. A lot of oil came out there. Truth be told, I do not know where that oil leak is. So in interest of making something happen, I'm gonna try and watch it. I think the garage has had enough for one day. The oil filter has pushed out its O-ring, which is fantastic. It has led to a huge mess. I shot not only myself in the face, but the ceiling in the face with ATF when I pushed it out of the crankcase. This is going just fantastic. But the bike runs. I've got a problem with the fuel pump on the tank, so I can't get it to idle yet, but with brake clean, it does run, and runs pretty good on it. As good as it can on brake clean anyway. So this thing, in the end, it's all gonna be stripped away from the motorcycle frame and put on this. It has about 33,000 miles. And that just means that you wore in the rings, you put the gap is a little bit bigger, which means it's gonna take nitrous better, right? That's my theory. It's gonna need some, because this thing in a quarter mile will do 141. Stock without a lawnmower attached, meaning that this thing needs power, and that exhaust alone is not going to be enough to make up the difference. So what's going to happen is this thing is for sure getting nitrous. It's going to get somewhere between a 40 and a 60 shot. I'm trying to make it a wet shot to make it safer, because when you inject nitrous, it's better to have fuel with it too, or else you make 4 holes instead of pistons. So that's the thing. Otherwise, next time, this thing will hopefully start to idle. I might work on it between episodes. It will get torn down. This thing is still on mowing grass duty for right now, but motor is #1 priority. Then I'm gonna get stuff like the seat, the axles, the wheels, the tires, all that kind of good stuff. But that comes next time. See you then.